Hello, it is a cousin, and I am back for another beer tasting video.
I get a kick out of brew.
Okay, let me just... There we go. I just realised the camera was just facing up there, and you couldn't see me. So, well, no, you could see me, but you couldn't see the table. So, this should be the 20th episode of this massive beer tasting series provided to us by none other than Mr. J. Ashley Spencer.
Ashley Spencer.
And we are on the 4th episode of the 4th batch. I did say in yesterday's video, the Foster's Shandy, that this one was a really light beer, but I was actually talking about the one I'm going to do tomorrow, as I completely forgot about this one. So it is Sunday, and this should be coming out the next Sunday, if my calculations are correct. Although technically it's now gone into Monday because I'm recording this at like nearly 1 in the morning. But I've just been banging out Skyrim. I got way too hooked, as I always do. So a bit of a late one, but nevertheless, we're still going to do it. And the one we are doing today it's a canned one, but it's the last canned one we're doing until the very end of the series, which we will end with a canned one. We are doing Menabrea Birra Blonde Premium Lager. Yeah, I said it was going to be a really light one. I was talking about something else because this is 4.8%, which it's not strong. I know I've referred to a lot of these as strong, the ones in this category of 4.8%, but what I mean is a good standard of ABV. 4.6, I think, to 5 is just a good solid percentage. So this is an Italian lager, I believe. Wait, did I see that somewhere? Oh yeah, Biella Italia, it says there, under Birra Blonda Premium Lager. Is that a blonde lager? I think so. In the foothills of the Italian Alps, Giuseppe Menabrea found the perfect location for his brewery. For over 170 years, our award-winning Italian Alpine Birra has been brewed by the same family using the same ingredients, passion and care. So this is a very old school traditional one, and I do like that. It says brewed in the UK the Italian Alpine way under the supervision of Birra Menabrea. And funny enough, today, Sunday that is, I've just uploaded the Angelo Peretti. So yeah, brewed since 1846, and yes, it's got this it's got a very like classic looking design here with kind of like a coat of arms seal thing. It says Menabrea, and then it's got the Alps here and I guess the village it's from here. Got a little bit of some patterns, some seals up the top there, and it's also got the Menabrea logo quite small there on this white and dark red color scheme. Very classic looking. Let me give you a 360. There we go, Menabrea. Got the Alps there. All the boring shit on the back, 4.8%. And then the village with a little story there. And Menabrea. I mean, it's a very traditional looking, very classic looking. This looks old. Yeah. And as much as I respect that, I'm just not a fan of its design. It doesn't really stand out in any way at all. Not to say I don't like classic looks, I do, but this just isn't it for me. So I'm probably going to give that, to be honest, I'd probably give that a 2. It is pretty critical, but you know, it's just not my kind of thing. And the color scheme, I'm not a fan of the white and dark red. It's got a bit of a creamy color there on the inside here, and around the top, but it's just not it for me. So let's crack it open and get on with the taste. That's a weird smell. That's it almost smells like beef gravy. I know you don't really hear that on a beer tasting video, but oh, that's got a very yeasty taste. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of that. Just from the first initial two tastes there, it's very yeasty. The first beer that comes to mind is the Mr. President by Brewdog. And I said in that video, and the same goes for this, it tastes like Marmite. The weird smell of gravy, and is it a thick texture? It's just a really yeasty taste. Yeah, it's just got this very thick, yeasty, marmitey texture to it, and I can't say I enjoy it. I mean, I do like Marmite, but that as a drink, it just doesn't work. It tastes like someone's put a bit of water in Marmite, mixed it together, shook it up, and put it in a can. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I think this is the first beer we've done in this series that I actually haven't liked. The last two we did were quite weird. The damn lemons, and the Foster Shandy. And ironically, I was really looking forward to the Foster Shandy, but it just didn't work. But that honestly tastes like Marmite, and I'm not a fan. I'm probably gonna give that a 2 on taste. It's not the worst thing I've had, but it's not something I enjoy, and it's not something I'd have again. And it's got a 2 on design, so overall I'm also going to give it a 2. This just isn't really recommendable in any way, shape or form. When I saw the 4.8, I was like, okay, it's going to be something solid. Tastes like solid Marmite beer. That is what they should have just put on the front, a Marmite logo. Marmite and water, or maybe Marmite and a bit of lager. But that is not a mixture you'd want. So yeah, 2 on design, 2 on taste, 2 overall. I could not recommend this. I mean, yeah, I suppose it's traditional, but I think some traditions need to be broken. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that. Not going to recommend it. This has been The Cousin. If you've enjoyed watching this, please like, subscribe, share, all that other shit. Check out my other videos. I've done a lot better than this, but also massive shout out to J.Ashley Spencer. Check out his channel, check out his videos. He is the sponsor and the provider of this beer right here, or should I say this liquid Marmite. But yeah, until then, until the next one, cheers. Also, this has a horrible aftertaste.